Hi guys, this is Alex, and this is my presentation on femininity in arts in Africa. My first object is that of the mother and child of the Bamana peoples. It originates in the Mali, Buguni, or Dioli regions, and it's from the 15th through the 20th century. It's made out of wood, and its current owner is the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York. In the Bamana People's Society, a childless marriage or fertility issues had serious repercussions on a relationship between a wife, a husband, and both of their respective families, as well as the village as a whole. Fertility issues are seen as the wife's problem to resolve, so women with fertility issues turn to these Guan sculptures in hopes that, with enough praying and sacrifice, they will be granted a child. If they are granted a child through many of their sacrifices, they dedicate their children to it and then name them after the respective sculpture. These Guan sculptures are often seen as very beautiful and are enshrined in groups. They are then brought out in times of trouble to be placed in the center in public ceremonies, at which times they are washed and oiled and then dressed in loincloths, head ties, and beads, all of which are contributed by the women of the village. My next object is the Bundu or Suwai mask. It is from the Bolam or Mende people, and it is seen in Liberia and Sierra Leone. It is thought to have been created around the 20th century, and it is made out of wood. It's currently residing in the collection of Allen and Barbara Davis. This mask is a helmet of sorts, which is worn by senior members of the female Sunday Society, which is also known as Sawai. The Sunday Society is a multi-ethnic group which is one of the few where women own and wear masks in Africa. All of the girls of the Bolam or Mende people are initiated into the Sunday Society at the time of puberty, and then they remain members for life. Sunday initiation transfers to each generation of girls the knowledge that they will need to perform their roles as adult women. These duties that they are taught focus on correct behavior, the care of one's body, and practical and artistic skills. They are taught about the proper way to deal with their husbands and co-wives, childbirth, and child rearing. They learn the songs and dances of Sunday society, which they will perform when they are reintroduced as young women to the community. The eyes of these masks are always either downcast or closed, and the mouth is very small. The eyes reflect contemplation, and the small mouth alludes to one's ability to keep the secrets of the Sunday society, which is learned throughout the initiation process. My final object is the Queen Mother and her attendants, an altar tableau. It is from the Edo peoples, and it is of Nigeria, the court of Benin. It is seen to be created around the 18th century, and it's made out of brass. It's currently on display in the Metropolitan Museum. This intricately carved item was placed on the altar of the Queen Mother, who is the mother of the king of a village. Queen mothers have always been dealt a great deal of respect, but especially in the Benin Kingdom. By protecting the health and well-being of her son, she inherently safekeeps the security and prosperity of the entire kingdom. Because of this position, she's entitled to certain prerogatives that are enjoyed by high-ranking male title holders, such as a nice palace, many attendants, and the right to commission a sculpture made out of ivory and brass. After her death, a large altar dedicated to her memory is constructed within the king's palace and decorated with an assemblage of sculptures that celebrate her achievements and facilitate communication with her spirit in the afterlife. On this tableau, we can see 9 figures. In the center is the Queen Mother, and surrounding her are 8 of her attendants. 2 of her attendants stand close by on the sides to support her arms. 2 more carry circular fans, 1 carries a sword and a staff of authority, and then the 2 behind her are holding shields above her head to protect her from the sun. The Queen Mother's attendants were often prepped in order to be later married to the king or other major political figures, and they were often raised in the palace by the Queen Mother herself. Thank you guys for listening to my presentation, and I hope you have a very happy holiday.